Hey guys, there's going to be a lot of changes to the Awakening shop. Well, not a lot of changes, but there are quite a few changes. And I do have some of the leaks for them that I'm very excited to show you guys. And I don't know how, someone came out of nowhere and told me, hey, here, you might want to make a video on these, and sent me the next 5 months worth of Awakening shop things. So I'm going to show them to you guys here. I don't really have anything to do with this. I'm just distributing information. The person who sent it to me would like to remain anonymous. It's no one who has helped me before in the past. Just kind of contacted me out of nowhere. Also, if there's any like dev here who like has an issue with this, just message me and I'll remove the video. So I just don't want to get banned, but I don't think it's bannable. But once again, I don't have anything to do with it. But let's get into the changes and the leaks that were sent to me. So as you can see here, this is the new Awakening shop. Just some highlights to go through are you could buy souls with purple coins. This is a really good change in my opinion because these souls or spirits or whatever the hell they're called are very hard to come by, so those are very nice. I'm pretty sure that the auto fights didn't used to be 5, it used to just be 2, so now you can buy more of those, which is really, really nice. And then we have the mythic artifact, which you can buy. This is going to be really, really nice for exclusive artifacts. So I know they kind of are expensive with legendary coins, but just keep in mind that if you get like a hex artifact, for example, you can just buy a bunch of these and then you'll be able to level it. Very, very nice for exclusive artifacts. I definitely really, really like the changes that the dev team are taking to make exclusive artifacts more valuable. But this part aside, let's get into the future Awakening Stones. Here we have next week. As you can see, we got Brokir. Brokir is pretty good as a tank. I'm not sure if his Awakenings are good. This is like a pretty middle of the road Awakening Stone, although Brokir is broken. Mariel, Harpoon, is a good soul stone, but the rest are kind of mid. And then next week, after that, we have Aelin. Aelin's Awakenings are not that good. This is a pretty below average one, so I wouldn't really recommend this one, but it's interesting to know. Idril is a great soulstone to have if you don't have her A5. You need her A5 for some content, so definitely get that. Laurel soulstone is pretty good too. Brunor does not exist. He is terrible. Never use him. The week after that, though, is kind of trash, at least when it comes to the legendary. Also, as you can see, the spirits cycle every week, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not 100% sure how that works. And I don't know what the difference between a max level, like, leveling thing or a max promotion thing. I'm not sure what the difference is, but that's not important. That's not what this is for. We have Abson, who is who is my least favorite character. I would never buy that. Never ever get that. It's not at all worth it. Olog, I will actually probably buy this Olog one. This Olog one is really exciting because he is so rare. He's like on par with Greed and stuff like that, like Aatrox. Imani's a great soulstone. Midan is even a great soulstone. It's just she's pretty common, so you probably won't need it. Overall, pretty bad week, but the epics are good. An entire month later, so this will be about a month from now, we get an Arrogance Soulstone. If anyone has kind of seen how rare Arrogance is, you know that this is probably the best Soulstone it could be. The only things that could probably compare are Arboreus, Silas, like stuff like that. This one, highly recommend going for. This is going to be extremely, extremely good. The epic's trash though. So yeah, just save some spare legendaries that you might not want if you have Arrogance. If you don't have Arrogance, just don't worry about it. The week after, so we're 5 weeks in, is the Cerberus Soulstone. Cerberus Soulstone, really good. Cerberus at A3 and A5 is really, really, really strong. Boroth is fine. And the other two are ignorable. They're trash. Then we have week 6 with even more trash. This is the worst one so far. Kriya, you never want to buy that. Kriya is terrible. She is useless. Komodo, Brienne, Nisande. Nisande is actually decent because she is not very common, but the other two are either pretty much useless or pretty common, so don't worry about them. Week 7, I'm pretty sure, we are on now, is a Razak Soulstone. Pretty exciting. In terms of Gluttony, not in terms of Razak. I don't think Razak's Awakenings are that important. His A5 is pretty good, but you never need a Razak A5, ever. Gluttony, though, I like having Gluttony. Gluttony is great. Aveline is going to be really good for the Infernal Codex stage, which is coming soon. And then Mari is Mari. Mari is good. Though the 7th week from now, at the time of this recording, we have Valeria. Valeria is very, very good. Her A5 is borderline broken, or so I hear. Highly recommend going for this one if you do have some spare resources and you have Valeria and you want her Awakenings. Also, Maul, really good. The other two, though, complete garbage. So the Maul Soulstone is great if you need him. We have a Lasir Soulstone. This one's a bit mixed. I don't think he's very good. Definitely not his Awakenings. But Vortex Soulstone is decent if you need him to get A5 still, because A5 is so strong. Scorch, Navras. Navras is feasible. Scorch is not that great. They're ignorable. About 9 weeks from now, we have Alora Soulstone, and then Baron, Cyrene, and Greed. Baron, Cyrene, and Greed are all really, really good epics. I would highly recommend going for the Greed Soulstone if you can, if you have the resources, purely because Greed is so rare. As long as he's not A5, you should go for this one. But Alora, who cares? Alora's Awakenings are not very good. She's already pretty poor for the thing she was designed for, so just keep that in mind. Though the week after, week 11 from now, has a Setram Soulstone. This is really good. Setram is great. Dalin's Soulstone, Dalin's okay. You do want her cost down if you can, but it's not a big deal. And the other two are negligible. 3 full months from now, I can't believe I have this information. I don't know how. But anyways, 4 months from now, was it 4? No, 3 months from now, sorry. We get a next Soulstone, who's whatever. We get Mariel, Eye, and Harpoon again for some reason. I guess maybe the Epics loop. Seems like they do loop, actually. So every 3 months, the Epics loop. And I assume the Legendaries loop too after a while. But Mariel, Eye, Harpoon, once again, Eye is the best one. Here we have an Abomination alongside the Epics that we had before. Don't go over this one. Abomination's not that good, at least Awakened wise, and you get one for free, so who cares. Though the week after, we can get a Comet Soulstone. This one's pretty good. Comet's Awakenings are not anything too special, so just keep that in mind. But Olag and Amani and Medan once again are all pretty good epics. We get Sadie here, and then the Janquar epics, which are all terrible. You can't really see it in this picture, but if we're going off of what they were before, they are terrible too. Don't go over this one. Sadie Awakenings are not that special. Pretty soon after that, we get Nocturne Soulstone. It's pretty much whatever. Nocturne is power corrupt now, so not a big deal. And once again, Vorath is the only thing that's worth. And even then, it's not even that much worth. Right after, though, we get a really good one, which is Elowen. Elowen is great. If you have Elowen, her Awakenings are very, very strong, especially for a healer. So just keep that in mind. I think we're already on the 4-month mark, which is insane that we know what's happening 4 months from now. But let's move on. Right after, we get a Calypso Soulstone. Calypso A5, very strong, very potent. If you're close to it, this is okay. But I still wouldn't actually get this because Calypso is actually a very common legendary. Immediately after, we get a Regulus Soulstone. I would not get this. Regulus is fine, but I think he is the most common legendary in the game. And also, like, he's good, but he's not good, you know? It's not worth it. And then the last screenshot leak that I have from this anonymous user is it's Zealous. I mean, Zealous is fine, I guess, but you never want to get this. So just keep that in mind. And it also looks like the those spirits are not on the shop this week, so it looks like they might no longer be there. I am not 100% sure how that works. Once again, I don't know what's happening. I'm just showing you what I was told and shown. So yeah. Anyways, that's about it. Just some good recaps. Hopefully I'll show them on the screen here. But I've been really tired lately, so I might not edit it in. But the highlights primarily are definitely the Elowen Soulstone. Or wait, I should go from order, shouldn't I? Okay, from order from most recent to now to about closer to 5 months from now. Brokir is not a bad one to go for in a week. You should be going for Arrogance if you can, because he is one of the rarest legendaries in the game. About a month from now, he will be in the shop. Cerberus will be 5 weeks from now. He's very good. And then we have Valeria 8 weeks from now, aka 2 months. She's very good. Her awakenings are very, very solid. And then Setrum is 3 months from now, or 12 weeks. He's also really, really good, especially his awakenings can shine a lot. And then I think apart from Comet on, I think week 14 it is, he's very solid. And Elowen is pretty far along. I don't think it matters what week it is. Basically, just remember that there's an Elowen eventually. So those are all the highlights, and I think that's kind of everything you gotta know. Definitely some very, very interesting leaks. A lot of them. Once again, if I get banned, you know why. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This is just a little bit of a heads up, so you guys know if you want to save any legendaries for any of these soulstones. I'm a little disappointed there's no Sylas one, because I really love Sylas, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Anyways, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, night, whenever it is where you are, and bye-bye.